Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to my online classes again. How are you all? I'm absolutely good, and I hope you all are also fine. So, students, let me tell you what we are going to do today. So, today, first, I'm going to revise whatever we have learned in this lesson so far, and then we are going to solve the exercises which are given in this lesson. Okay, students. So, chapter number 3, The Little Girl, from the book Beehive for class 9. Let's begin. So, students, in this chapter, there is one story, The Little Girl, which I have already explained you. Can you tell me the name of the main character of this story? Yes. So, the main character of this story is the little girl whose name is Kezia. So, students, in this story, there is a little girl whose name is Kezia who is very much afraid of her father. So, as you all know, that her father is very strict person. He always shouts on Kezia, he orders Kezia, and always finds mistakes done by Kezia. So that's why she is very much upset from her father. So one day, what happens that Kezia tried to make something for her father for the birthday, but unfortunately Kezia was so unlucky that she put inside some important documents in the pillow. So this happens, but at the end of the story we have learned that how Kezia understood her father, and now she understands him better. So this is a wonderful story. From this story we can relate with our lives also, that sometimes we do not understand our parents, especially in our childhood, but now we understand why our parents were so strict those times. Okay, students, and so I would like to discuss all the exercises which are given at the bottom. Okay, students, I hope you are excited for today's lesson. Yes. Okay, so students, first exercise here is thinking about the text. Okay, so try to give answers before I am going to give. So first one is, given below are some emotions that Kezia felt. Match the column in column A with items in column B. So students, it is simple, match the following. So in column A you can see there are only 3 questions, but in column B there are many options. In fact, there are 7 options. So we have to find the correct ones, correct 3 out of these 7. Okay. So the first one is fear or terror. So question is, why Kezia become fear? Why does she get fear or terror? So let's quickly read the answers. Fathers come into her room. Let me make it a little big so that we can easily read it. Okay, so it's not becoming. Let me concentrate. Father comes into room to give her a goodbye kiss. Noise of carriage grows fainter. Father comes home. Speaking to father, going to bed alone at home. Father comforts her and falls asleep. Father is stretched on sofa snoring. Okay, so dear students, why does Kezia get fear or terror? So are you ready with your answers? So what is the answer? When does Kezia get fear? Can you see option number 3? Father comes home. So as we already know that Kezia is very much scared of her father. So as soon as her father comes back to his home, Kezia becomes very upset. She becomes very much afraid because she knows that now she cannot freely roam around in the house. Glad sense of relief. Okay, so let's discuss the second one. Glad sense of relief. Okay, so please read all the options. If this is so small, you can open your books. Okay, I would suggest you to open your books. You can pause the video, you can bring your own book, and you can try to give the answers. Okay, So when does Kezia becomes glad? Means happy. Students, when does Kezia become happy? Read all the options. First one is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth, sixth, seventh. Do you remember, students, that Kezia becomes very happy when father goes? So can you read option number second? Noise of the carriage grows fainter. So as the father is going back to his work, Kezia becomes very happy. So correct option is the second one. Second option, second answer. A funny feeling perhaps of understanding. So this happens when Kezia was alone in the house and father comes and holds Kezia. At the last of the story, when Kezia understands that my father is also a very good person. So which option is that? Can you tell me? Yes. So this is option number 6. Father comforts her and falls asleep. So that time Kezia becomes happy. She feels like, oh yes, my father is a very gentle person. She's feeling funny, but she's also happy that she understands her father better than before. Okay, students. So I hope you understood all these. Okay. So shall we continue? Yes, we'll continue. Okay, let's come to question and answers. So number one is answer the following questions in one or two sentences. So students, very simple. You just have to give answers in one or two sentences. So students, I'm going to tell you one thing that as we are not taking live classes, as we are not taking uh, offline classes, schools are not open. So I would suggest you that make notes of these question and answers. Watching online videos is fine, but when you write something, especially when you write answers in your own words, then that goes deep inside your memory. You'll never forget once you write something. Do practice it. I also do it. So always practice whatever you are doing. Okay, students? So question number one. What is question number one? Why was Kezia afraid of her father? Simple question. I think everybody can give answer in only one or two sentences. Is it a very difficult question? No. So simple question. Why was Kezia afraid of her father? Okay. So are you ready with your answers? No cheating, please. So students, Kezia was afraid of her father because her father is kind of rude person. Her father always points out mistake of hers. Her father always talk rudely to her. Her father never plays like McDonald's. So there are many reasons why Kezia does not like her father or afraid of her father. You have to tell only one or two reasons. That's it. Let's move to the next one. Who were the people in Kezia's family? Do you remember video number 1 when I started this chapter? I introduced that there are dash members in the family. So how many members are there in family? Kezia is one, her mother, her rude father, and one more person. Yes, her grandmother. Okay. So there are these members in Kezia's family. Kezia, father, mother, and grandmother. Let's come to the third one. What was Kezia's father's routine? Okay, so there are three questions. In fact, three parts are there in this question. First part says, what was Kezia's father's routine before going to his office? So students, remember I told you or I explained you that before going to his office, Kezia's father always comes to Kezia's room, give a kiss to Kezia, and then Kezia replies goodbye father, and then he goes. So before going to office, he always comes to Kezia room, says her, and then goes to his office. After coming back from his office, remember Whenever father comes back in office, he's very tired and he starts shouting everybody, "Where is my newspaper? Take off my boots and give me." Like he starts ordering, "Mama," he says to his wife, that "Where is the newspaper? Where is KZR? Tell KZR to take off my boots." So that happens. And on Sundays, do you remember that picture? On every Sunday, KZR father, what does he do? So on Sundays, he spent his Sunday mostly sleeping on sofa and his leg on the favorite pillow. So on Sundays, generally he relaxes. He just sleeps. Whatever he becomes very tired in weekdays. So in weekend, he utilizes his time for relaxing. Okay, I hope you understood all these questions. And yes, again, please make notes for yourself. It will help you. Okay, it will help you, not me. So fourth one. Okay, let's discuss the fourth one. Mm, in what ways did Kezia's grandmother encourage her to get to know her father better? Okay, so here the question is: do you remember that grandmothers wanted Kezia to become more comfortable with his father? Because Kezia starts stammering, "No, no, I have not done this." She could not talk properly because she's so much scared. So grandmother told Kezia something. What did she tell? So she told Kezia that on Sundays, Kezia, try to spend some time with your parents. Okay, if you spend some time with your parents, if you talk to your parents normally, then you will understand them more, especially your father. But whenever Kezia goes to talk to them, they are busy. Mother reads newspaper and father sleeping on the sofa. Okay, students, I hope you understood this. So we have done this four questions very easy, quickly. I hope you all can do it. I hope you all have understood. So next question is: discuss these questions in class with your teacher and then write down your answers in 2 or 3 paragraphs each. Okay, students. So this is kind of long answer type question. You have to discuss with me. I am here for discussion. I will give you ideas. I will give you hints, but you have to make your own notes. And grammar should be correct. Okay, you should use correct grammar. Okay, don't get scared of me. I was still. So the grammar should be correct. Fine. Cool. So first question here is: Kezia's effort to please her father resulted in displeasing him very much. How did this happen? So, very interesting question. If you have seen my videos, then you can easily give answers. So, Kezia wanted to make her father happy on his birthday. So, she was preparing something. Can you tell me what she was preparing? So she was preparing a pillow. Okay, I'm looking for pillow, but unfortunately there is no pillow. So Kezia was making one pillow. As grandmother suggested Kezia to make one pillow. She made one pillow and then she asked grandmother what to put inside the pillow. But there was nothing. So she took something. What was that thing? So she put some papers, she tore them into small pieces, but those papers were not scraps. Those papers were not useless papers. They were very important papers, and it was a speech written by his father, which was very, very important. So, as the speech was inside the pillow, Kezia's gift, father becomes very, very angry. So Kezia wanted to please her father. Please her father means to make her father happy, but unfortunately, Kezia gets strict from her father. Her father becomes very, very angry from Kezia due to this. Okay, students. Second question is Kezia decides that there are different kinds of fathers. What kind of father was Mr. McDonald and how was he different from Kezia's father? Okay, students, so do you remember that one day Kezia was looking to their neighbors? Who are the neighbors? McDonald's. Okay, and this is not McDonald of that civil lines McDonald's burger and ice cream. So as I already told you, McDonald is a surname. Like we have surnames. So Kezia sees that McDonald is a very familiar, is very happy person, a jolly person. He plays with his kid, as you can see in that picture that Mr. McDonald was playing with his kids. How many kids he had? He has five kids, and he was playing. One was sitting on his shoulders, other four they were playing tag. So Kezia was thinking that my father never played with me like this. He's always busy, he's always angry, he does not talk to me properly. So, but that time she understood that there are different kind of fathers. Some fathers are good like McDonald, and some father are not so good like my. Okay, so I'm talking about Kezia's father, not my father. Okay. Let's. I hope you understood. You have to write two or three paragraphs. One paragraph may contain 3 or 4 lines, 5 lines, and 2 or 3 paragraphs. Okay, don't get afraid. It's very easy. Okay, you just have to waste some ink. So please do it and write with good grammar, good spelling. Okay, correct spelling. Third question. How does Kezia begin to see her father as a human being who needs her sympathy? Very interesting question. As we all know that Kezia is so much afraid. Uh, she never wants to spend time with her father. She always ignores her father. But at the end of the story, we have seen that how Kezia understands that her father is also a good person. He has a very big heart. When there was no one in the home, and then father comes at night when Kezia was seeing the nightmare, then father comforts her, and then she understands that my father is also very good father. So Kezia understood that as my father has a very tight schedule. Do you know the meaning of tight schedule? A person who is very busy, person who goes to office in morning, come back late in the evening, a person who works for 12 hours, 15 hours. So that person is that person becomes so much tired of their work. Hence, they become so rude, reluctant, angry. That happens to students. Sometimes in my career also, I used to be a very busy person, so I also behaved in the same way like Kezia's father. Okay, but I don't have kids. So I hope you understood this also. We have completed with this. So all the question answers are done. Short question answers, long question answer. These things are done. Make sure you write these answers in a notebook. I am helping you all as much as I can. Cannot visit your home, but we are talking like this online. So let's come about some grammar portion. My favorite. I don't know whether it's your favorite or not, but grammar is very easy if you understand the rules. Thinking about language. Look at the following sentence. There was a glad sense of relief when she heard the noise of the carriage growing fainter. So this is the line where Kezia's father goes to his office and Kezia becomes very happy. Glad means happy. So here there are many words written. Here glad means happy about something. Like today I'm very glad. I'm glad to see you. Okay? So glad means happy. It is a synonym of happy, glad, glad to see you. She was very much glad when she found that she topped the school. I was saying class then school. So there are many words which means happy, like glad, happy, pleased, delighted, thrilled, and overjoyed are synonyms, words, expressions that have same or nearly the same meaning. So synonym means a word which has same meaning. So happy is equals to pleased, pleased is equal to overjoyed, overjoyed is equal to thrilled, thrilled is equal to feeling jolly. Okay, so there are many words which have same meaning. So however they express happiness in certain ways. So they all are 99.99% same, but there are some difference. Uh, for making something more clear, we use particular words to make what kind of happiness we have. Happy, very happy, extremely happy. It shows. Suppose you won a match which is played in your colony, local match. But suppose how much happy you will be when you played a state level match, national match. So that happiness will be more than local match. So that's why we have different words for different kind of happiness. Okay, so let's continue what we are going to do here. Read the sentences below. She was glad when the meeting was over. The chief guest was pleased to announce the name of the winner. So here glad is used and pleased is used in the second sentence to show happiness. Okay? Use an appropriate word from the synonym given above in the following sentences. Clues are given in the packets. Okay? So what we have to do is we have to fill in the blank with those words. The words are given here: glad, happy, pleased, delighted, thrilled, and overjoyed. She was dashed by the news of her brother's wedding. Very pleased, very happy. Suppose you know that now your brother's wedding is fixed. How will you be feeling? You'll be feeling very, very happy. So that can be said as thrilled. She was thrilled by the news of her brother's wedding. Thrilled means very happy. Yay, hurrah! Was dashed to be invited. I was dashed to be invited to the party. Extremely pleased or excited about. So I am very happy. I am very much happy that I am invited for the party. So there are options. I was very happy. So what can we use here? So glad, happy, pleased, delighted, thrilled, and overjoyed. So I was. We can use delighted also, pleased also. So I was delighted to be invited to the party. I was delighted. Delighted means I am happy. All words have the same meaning. She was dashed at the birth of her granddaughter. So she was dashed at the birth of her granddaughter. So grandmother. She's grandmother was. How will a grandmother feel when granddaughter, her granddaughter is taking birth? Glad, happy, pleased, delighted, thrilled, or overjoyed. So she was, we can say glad also. We can say she was overjoyed also. Okay. So she was glad at the birth of her granddaughter. The coach was dashed with his performance. Satisfied about. The coach was satisfied about. So satisfied with something, we can say that pleased. The coach was pleased with his performance. Yes, satisfied means pleased. The coach was happy with his performance. Okay, so let's come to the next one. She was very dashed with her results. Happy about something that has happened. She was very pleased. She was very uh, excited with her results. Okay, she was thrilled. So you can use these words here. All the words have nearly the same meaning with some differences. Okay, so let's come to the next part. I'm not going too far. There's some light issue. I'm not getting proper light on my face. So please, sorry for that. Second one, study the use of the word big in the following sentence. So, like glad, which means happy, and there are many words to tell. Here, the next word is big. Okay, and the meaning of big is different in different sentences. Same word, when used in different sentence, conveys some different meaning. For example, he was so big, his hands and his neck, especially his mouth. So in this sentence, big means large in size. You can say my face is big, large in size. Hands are big, large in size. Means more in length. Okay, students? So large in size means big. Now consult a dictionary and find out meaning of big in the following sentences. The first one has been done for you. So big has different meaning. Like one word can have different meanings. One word can have different meaning in a different sentence. So first one, you are a big girl now. So big girl doesn't mean that she is very tall. Big girl here means older. So big girl means that you are now adult. You are now 18, you are now 20, you are now 21, you are now 30. So you are a big girl now. You are not a small baby. Okay? You are a big girl means you are mature. Next one. Today you are going to take the biggest decision of your career. So what is the meaning of biggest here, students? What does biggest tell in the in this? Okay? So use your brains, pause the video, use your brain, read the sentence again. Today you are going to take the biggest decision of your career. So here biggest means most important. You are going to take the most important decision of your career. Very important. Here the biggest means very important. Their project is full of big ideas. Their project is full of big idea. So what does big here mean? Big idea. Big idea is a big idea. One paragraph idea, 20 pages idea. No, that doesn't mean. The project is full of great ideas. Big ideas means great ideas. Cricket is a big game in our country. Cricket is a big game. Big game, big ground, big ball. No. So what does big means here? Cricket is a famous game. Big means famous here. Cricket is a famous game in our country. Next one. I am a big fan of Lata Mangeshkar. I'm a big fan. Big fan doesn't mean that I am like bodybuilder. Big fan. I am 60 kg fan, 100 kg fan. No. I am a big fan means I am a great fan, or I am a die-hard fan. Okay. So I am a die-hard fan of Lata Mangeshkar. I am great fan of Lata Mangeshkar. Next one, sixth one. You have to cook a bit more as my friend is a big eater. My friend is a big eater. So big eater doesn't mean that he eats big things. So here the big eater means that a person, someone who eats a lot. Okay. So here my friend is a big eater. Big can be a great eater, or my friend is foodie here. So next one, what a big heart you have got, father dear. What a big heart. So big heart, everybody has same heart, which is size of our fist. But big heart doesn't mean that he has very big heart. Here big heart means what a kind heart you have, what a soft heart you have. Okay. So these are the things given till here. Okay, my dear students. So I hope you understood how one word that is big can be used in different sentences in a different way. Okay, so let's come to the next one. Verbs of reporting. So how many of you have knowledge of direct and indirect speech? Direct and indirect speech you must have done in class 6, 7, 8. So direct indirect speech, what is direct indirect? I said she is going. I said that she is going. So direct indirect. When we quote, when we use the same words of the speaker, direct. When we make some changes, indirect. So in this sentence, what we are in this exercise, what we are going to do, we are going to find out verbs of reporting or reporting verb. In simple grammar, we say reporting verb. Let's see the sentence. Study the following sentences. What? Screamed mother. No, no, no. She whispered. Sit up. He ordered. The the italicized words are the verbs of reporting. We quote or report someone has said or thought by using a reporting verb. Every reporting clause contains a reporting verb. For example, he promised to help in my project. How are you doing? Seema asked. So we use verbs of reporting to advise, order, report statement, thoughts, intentions, questions, request, apologies, manner, request, speaking, and so on. So I hope you all know verb. Verb means action, eating, sleeping, catching, writing, doing, sleeping. These all are action words. So these action words are known as verbs. Okay. So reporting verbs are basically kind of advice, like she advised me not to go out. Order, he ordered to bring a glass of water. Thoughts, she thought he is sleeping. Okay, so verb. The verbs here are the reporting verb. Okay, underline the verbs of the reporting verb in the following sentence. He says he will enjoy the ride. So, what is reporting verb here? How many verbs are here? There are two verbs, says and enjoy. So, reporting verb. Which one is the reporting verb? Says. He says. This one is the reporting verb. So, I have solved first one for you. Second, third, and rest you have to tell the answer. Father mentioned that he was going on a holiday. You can do this exercise in your book also. No need to make notes. You can just do this in your book, underline it. So, what is the reporting verb here? So, in this sentence, it is mentioned. And then, no one told us that the shop was closed. So, told here. He answered that the price would go up. Answered. I wondered why he was screaming. Wondered. Ben told her to wake him up. Told. Ratan apologized for coming late to the party. Apologized. Okay. Some verbs of reporting are given in the box. Choose the appropriate verbs and fill in the blanks with the following sentence. Okay, students. So I hope you understood. What is reporting verb. In the subject, the verb which is there is reporting verb. He ordered, he says, he commanded, he advised, he suggested, he told, he said, he requested, he commanded. So commanded, advised, requested, these all are reporting verbs. Okay, so now let's fill in the blanks here. I am not afraid dash the woman. Okay, so were complaining, shouted, replied, remarked, ordered, suggested. I am not afraid. What can be the correct sentence? Were complaining? No. Shouted? No. Replied? Remarked? No. Ordered? No. Suggested? I'm not afraid, replied the woman. Replied the woman. Reply. Leave me alone, my mother. Leave me alone, my mother ordered. The children dashed at the roads were crowded and noisy. The children were complaining that the roads were crowded and noisy. They are complaining that we will not go on the road. It's very noisy. Noisy means teen teen teen. Lots of horns, lots of vehicles. Okay. Perhaps he isn't a bad sort of chap after all, dashed the master. Complaining is done, shouted, replied, remarked, ordered, suggested. Perhaps he isn't a bad sort of chap after all, dashed the master. Remarked the master. Remarked means when you are telling something, pointing. Let's go. Next one, let's go and look at the school ground, dashed the sports teacher. Let's go and look at the sports ground. Suggested the sports teacher. The traffic police dash all passengers, all passerbys to keep off the road. The traffic police, of course, ordered, order people. It order, don't go there. Okay, students. So speaking, I cannot see you speaking here, but I would suggest you one thing that I know you have groups. I know you have the class group, class 9 group, class 10 group. So why don't you make your own video like I am right now? I'm making video and I will share with you. In the same way, you can make your own video on these topics and then you can share your videos on the WhatsApp group or you can upload on YouTube also. Why not? You can help people. So from the form pairs or groups and discuss the following questions. Now you must be thinking, sir, I am at home. How can I make pair? Do you know that you can make multiple calls on WhatsApp? You can call 4 to 5 people at a time on WhatsApp. So why don't you call your classmates? Call your classmates. Call 4 5 classmates. Call your best friends and discuss this question. Why not? You can do it. Where there is a will, there is a way. So if you want, you can achieve. Question: the story is not an Indian story. Yes, it is not an Indian story. But do you think there are father, mother, and grandmothers like the ones portrayed in the story in our own country? Are there fathers like KCR's father? Is your father like that? Just kidding. Are there grandmothers like KCR's grandmother? Discuss. Call your friends, call your 4 5 friends and put this question and discuss. It is very good exercise to have group discussion. Very important. If you cannot do on WhatsApp call, maybe the area where you live is not good with internet connection. You can make a normal call. Conference call, you all know it. You are very intelligent people. Make a conference call to 3 4 students of your class. Discuss this question. I'm not going to tell any answer. It's your time. Was Kezia's father right to punish her? Ask your friend. Ask your friend. Does your father also do like this? What kind of person he was? He was means Kezia's father. You might find some of these words useful. So when you talk to your friends, you can use these kind of words: undemonstrative, loving, strict, hardworking, responsible, unkind, disciplinarian, short-tempered, affectionate, caring, and indifferent. Search these words in the dictionary and find out the meaning. And I'm sorry, I will not help you with this. It's your work. Same goes. Same goes with the writing portion also. You have to do on your own. Okay, my dear students. So writing also you have to do. I can read. I can just tell you what you have to do. So has your life been different from similar to that of Kezia when you were a child? Has your perception about your parents changed now? So your childhood is also like easiest childhood, strict father, you become happy when father goes outside, but now when you grow up you understand your parents better. Does it happen? Maybe some may agree, maybe some may not agree. So you can write if your life is like Asia's life. You can also write if your life is not like Asia's life. No, my father is not like Asia's father. My father is like McDonald's father, playing cheerful. So you have to write your own opinion. I am not going to help. Sorry. Do you find any change in your parents' behavior? Vis a vis yours. Vis a vis means vice versa. Parents' behavior or your behavior. Who has become more understanding? Your parents become more understanding or you become more understanding? Sometimes parents understand children, okay, my children is like this, I have to understand him. Sometimes children understand, no, my father and mother like this, I have to understand them. So, what steps would you like to take to building relationship based on your understanding? Write 3 or 4 paragraphs, 150 to 200 words, very short, only one page, discussing these issues from your own experience. So, students, I don't know about you, I don't know about your father, I don't know about your mother, I don't have any idea, so I cannot help you. So sorry for this. And now, rain on the roof questions are left, but most of the questions I have given you as a homework. I will send you solutions also, so don't worry for that. Now, I hope we have learned so many things, so I will not extend the video here. And please do it. And one more thing, some of you are writing, especially Kushi, if you are watching this video, please write your section also. You just wrote Khushi class 9, but Khushi, there are 3 sections. Please mention your section also. And one more thing, students' attendance is very less. Okay, so please encourage your friends. If your friends are not watching my videos, please tell them that watch Saqib sir's video. Okay, so and I hope you like my videos. I see some likes, 10 or 15 likes, some dislikes also. So whatever you feel, do that. I will understand how many of you like my video. But the main thing is understand. Okay, if you have any problem, you can ask in comments and share this with your friends of your school. Okay, especially your class, because I want full attendance. Okay, students. So, bye bye. Take care of yourself. Corona is spreading, so mask on your face, sanitizer